Hello YouTube, Luke here again. Next deck profile here. I do them all after the Duelist challenges. So this is the Princess Plant deck I used. Let's see, 18 monsters, Copy Plant, Glob Bulb, Spore, 3 Crane, Dandelion, 2 Lone-Fire Blossom, 2 Mathematician, 2 Blue Rose Dragon, Bree Dragon, Chirubimi, Marina, Leia and Titanial. They're all the princesses. I ran one of each for variety. And we got Foolish Burial, Mark of the Rose, Mind Control, 3 Polynosis. Oh, sorry, that's Miracle Fertilizer. Sorry, Polynosis is down a little bit further. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1-for-1, Raigeki. Right, Bottomless, 2 Call the Haunted, 2 Phoenix Chain, 2 Phoenix Wing Windblast, 2 Polynosis, that's them. Solemn Warning and Torrential Tribute, Extra Deck, Formula Synchron, Armory Arm, Amatus, Splendid Rose, 2 Black Rose Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Gigantic Castle, Leo, Star Eater, Leviair, 3 Melier, and Heliopolis. I start off with monsters. Copy Plant is a tuner, level 1, once per turn. You can target one other plant monster in the field that has a level. This card's level becomes that monster's level until the end of this turn. So yeah, he becomes the same level as whatever monster it is you choose. Like you may be able to do that rank 8, which I've got the Heliopolis for. Or there's also 1-for-1 target. A few different ways you can use this guy. Glob Bulb. If this card is in the graveyard, send the top card of your deck, special summon it. You only use this once per duel, but a good way of synchro summoning it a few times. Spore is if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one of the plant type monster from your graveyard, special summon this card from your graveyard, and increase its level by the level of that banished monster. It cannot be used once per duel by each player. So yeah, he's able to change his own level for different synchro summoning. 3 Crane. When this card is normal summon, you can target one level 3 monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, its effects are negated. You can only use this effect of Crane once per turn, but this is basically the monster to get Melier out. Leviair is also there since I do banish monsters. Well, the deck has the potential to banish monsters, I should say. Dandelion of this card sent to the graveyard, special summon 2 Fluff tokens. They're plants, level 1 wind. Defense position, these tokens cannot be tributed for a tribute summon during the turn they are special summoned. His Crane option is Earth as well for Melier. Also gets the tokens, able to summon big monsters from him, and other good combinations with him as well, with synchro summoning with the Bree Dragon and others. Lone-Fire Blossom is once per turn you contribute 1 face-up plant-type monster, special summon 1 plant-type monster from your deck, so you can even tribute the Lone-Fire Blossoms themselves if you want. Depending on the situation, you probably get one of the princesses out, or depends what you want to do at the time. Mathematician, when this card is normal summon, you can send 1 level 4 or lower monster from your deck to the graveyard, so there's a whole bunch of them. Mostly maybe like one of these 2, or maybe Dandelion, or depends at the time. Also, if it's destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. Blue Rose Dragon is when this card is on the field, is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can target 1 Black Rose Dragon or 1 plant-type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So yeah, it gets destroyed, you get a plant-type monster on your Black Rose back. So it's another, basically Monster Reborn, got basically running 8 Monster Reborns in the deck, in a way you could say. Debris Dragon, when this card is normal summon, you can target 1 monster with 500 or less attack in your graveyard, special summon that target in an attack position, but its effects are negated, cannot be used as synchro material except the synchro summon of a dragon type monster. The other synchro materials cannot be level 4. But yeah, plenty of different combos with this guy, so he can special summon a lot of different cards. One of the best combos, if you use them with Dandelion, you synchro summon for Black Rose, you destroy the field, and then you get 2 tokens left by Dandelion's effect. Now for the princesses, this one is your opponent cannot target face-up plant-type monsters for attacks except this one. If this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card effect, either by battle or by card effect, you can special summon 1 plant-type monster from your deck except her. Marina is if exactly 1 other plant-type monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. This card must be on face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. there we go, yep, but she can destroy things. Check what the art looks like, pretty cool. Okay, Talaya is this card gains 100 attack for each plant type monster you control. Other plant type monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. And Titanial is during either player's turn when a card or effect that targets a card or more on the field is activated, you can tribute one face-up plant type monster, negate the activation if you destroy it, so you can tribute herself if you need to. But they're the princesses anyway, each of them has a decent effect. Foolish, send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. Pretty self-explanatory, you'd probably send that or maybe even that. Mark of the Rose is banish a plant type monster from your graveyard, equip this card to a monster your opponent controls, take control of that equipped monster. During end phase, give control of the equipped monster back to your opponent. During your standby phase, take control of the equipped monster, so it goes back and forward the monster. Mind control, target monster your opponent controls until the end phase, take control of that target, but it cannot declare an attack or be tributed, but you can still use it for synchro and exceeding. Okay, back again, just had to check something for a minute. Right, so back to Miracle Fertilizer. Now, once per turn, you can target one plant type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target you cannot normal summon. Set during the turn you special summon with this effect, even if this card leaves the field. If a monster special summoned by this effect leaves the field, destroy this card. So yeah, as long as you keep monsters on the field, you can keep special summoning each turn. But even if one of them leaves the field, then you have to destroy this card. That's a good way of getting multiple monsters out, if possible. Mystical Space Typhoon, target spell trap on the field, destroy the target, of course. 1 for 1, got plenty of targets for 3 anyway. And Raigeki, of course. Traps Bottomless. And we got the 2 Call the Haunted. Of course, able to special summon a monster back from our graveyard. Phoenix Chain for protection. Also, put in the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. You discard a card, then target one card your opponent controls. Place that target on the top of the deck. If it's an extra deck monster, it goes back to the extra deck. Polymorphosis is when a monster would be normal special summoned or a spell trap card is activated. Tribute one plant type monster, negate the summon or activation if you do destroy that card. So you can even use your tokens from Dandelion if you want to. It's not a bad card. And we got Solemn and Torrential Tribute. Right, so the extra deck, of course, you got the Formula Synchron for level 1 monsters. And you got quite a variety. I also put the Splendid Rose in there. Its effect is 1 tuner plus 1 on 1 on tuner monsters. Once per turn, you can banish one plant type monster from your graveyard, then target one face up monster your opponent controls, half that target's attack. Till the end of this turn. Now, during the battle phase of this card attacked, you can banish a plant type monster from your graveyard, half this card's attack until the end phase, and if you do, this card can make a second attack during the battle phase. It's okay. And of course, the Black Rose Dragon. You can destroy cards also. You can banish a plant type monster from the field, from your graveyard, sorry, then target one defense position monster your opponent controls, then change that to attack, face up attack, and this attack becomes 0. That's useful. And Gigantic Castle, because I've got level 8 plus some level 1 tuners. Star Eater. Levier, since this deck has the possibility to banish quite a few cards. We got the Triple Melee, it's 2 level 3 Earth monsters. Now once per turn you can detach material from this card, activate one of these effects. Send one plant monster from your deck to the graveyard, and target one plant type monster in your graveyard, special summon that target face up defense. So yeah, more special summoning or sending, and Heliopolis sends just 2 level 8 monsters, just to, it's a thing. Alright, so yeah, that's the deck profile for the Princess plan I used during the Duelist Challenge. So until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.